In this video, I'll show you a step-by-step process on how you can create a coloring book on Canva using AI so you can start selling it on Amazon KDP. So let's jump right into the video. So we're creating a coloring book because it's a very profitable niche in the Amazon KDP market right now, and it is also an easy place for beginners. So the first thing that you would want to do before you start creating a coloring book is that you would want to have an idea on what the book's dimensions are going to be. So for example, this one, my idea is an adult coloring book. My dimensions are going to be 8.5 by 8.5 inches so it's going to be a square, and I would have 100 pages for it. The reason for this is because the coloring book will have 50 different photos, and whenever you or your kids try to color it, whatever kind of pen you use, it'll tend to bleed to the back of the paper, so that can affect the picture on the other side if it isn't separated by an entire page, so that is why it's 100 pages. The binding would be paperback, and the interior colors would be black and white. After selecting your coloring book category, go to the Amazon KDP website. Click on Help in the top right corner, then navigate to Format your paperback, then set trim size, bleed and margins. Scroll down on the page, and you will find the section explaining book interior with bleed and without bleed. This will help you understand the difference and choose the right option for your coloring book. So I'm going to choose with bleed. Scroll down a bit further, and you'll find examples of different page sizes. Simply click on that to see the available options. So I'm choosing the 8.5 by 8.5 inches trim size, which means the actual document size with bleed will be 8.625 by 8.75 inches. Head over to Canva, click on Create a Design, then click over to Custom Size. Set the units to inches and enter the dimensions of your book, which is 8.62, 5 by 8.75 inches. Click on Create New Design, and your workspace is ready. To make the ruler visible, simply press Shift+R. You can also check coloring books on Amazon for reference. Simply sign into Amazon, set the category to books, and search for coloring books. You'll notice that these books are simple yet effective, with prices typically ranging from $7 to $10. To track how much these publishers are earning, you can use tools like KDSPY and Book Beam, which provide insights into book sales, rankings, and estimated income. Since we're using Canva AI to create our coloring book, we can also use chatgpt to get ideas for the best image for your coloring. As an example, I'm making a stress relief coloring book for adults to publish in Amazon KDP. You can suggest like what category of images I can place in my coloring book. As you can see, ChatGPT provided ideas for the types of images you can include in your coloring book. You can also ask it to generate prompts for those images. It will provide detailed prompts for every category. You can simply copy these prompts and paste them into Canva Magic Media AI. You can also use Gravity Write to generate prompts as well as images. Sign up on Gravity Write. Head to the search tool and type Coloring Book Image Prompts Generator. After that, enter the category of images you want. For example, I'm choosing nature, animals, patterns, and toys. Next, enter the target age group. I'm selecting 10+ years since this is an adult coloring book. Finally, specify the number of images you need, choosing a number between 12 and 40. So, I'm entering 40 and clicking on Create Content. As you can see, it starts generating the prompts. Select all the prompts, copy them, and save them in a Word file or any other document format for future use. Then click on the Gravity Write logo and select AI Image Generator. Simply copy the generated prompt and paste it into the tool. You can set the aspect ratio. I'm keeping it square. In the Style preset, choose Design and then generate the image. Once it's generated, you can download it. So as an example, I'm using Canva AI to create the coloring book. Now go back to Canva and click on Grid View. Then click on More Options and select Duplicate Page. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+D and repeat this process until you have created 100 pages. As you can see, I've completed 100 pages. Now click on Magic Media in the bottom left corner. If you don't see it there, go to Apps, use the search bar to look for Magic Media, and install it in your Canva workspace. After that, click on Magic Media, go to Graphics, and then click on Styles. Choose monoline or doodle, depending on your preference. In my case, I'm using monoline style. You can enter your own prompt or use chatgpt to generate prompts. Simply copy the prompts from chatgpt, paste them into Magic Media, and click on Generate Graphics. It will take some time to process and generate 4 images. You can use all 4 images or select just one, depending on your preference. Simply drag or click on the image to add it to your design, then resize it as needed. Make sure the image stays within the ruler lines to maintain proper margins and avoid cropping issues during printing. As I mentioned earlier, leave one page empty after each drawing page to prevent the sketch from bleeding onto the other side of the paper. Continue this process until you have completed 50 drawing images, ensuring that each drawing is followed by a blank page. So I'm going to skip this part in the video. So finally, I've completed all 50 pages of drawing images. In between, I've included some other images like anime characters, vintage cars, buildings, and various daily home appliances. After completing all the images, simply click on Share, then click on Download. Choose the file type as PDF print and proceed to download it. After downloading the PDF, we're going to create the cover for our coloring book. Head over to Amazon KDP website and enter your book information. Select paperback as the interior type, choose black and white printing with white paper, set the reading direction to left to right, and select the trim size as 8.5 by 8.5 inches with a 100-page count. After that, calculate the dimensions and download the template. After downloading, the template will display the exact dimensions for your book cover, including the front cover, back cover, and spine. It will also show margin guidelines to ensure that important elements like text and images don't get cut off during printing. Now head to Canva and click on Create a New Design. Then click on Custom Size, set the units to inches, and enter the width and height as 17.475 by 8.75 inches. Finally, click on Create New Design. Then paste the template onto the canvas and adjust the size to fit perfectly. Next, go to Elements, select a square, and drag it to resize it to fit the left side of the page. Zoom in slightly to ensure accurate placement, then change the square's color to black or any other color of your choice. Go to Magic Media, click on Styles and choose Anime, or select a different style based on your coloring book theme. I'm choosing Anime. Then enter your own prompt or use chatgpt to generate a prompt for your coloring book cover page. So finally, after a lot of searching, I found this one. Adjust the size of the image and add text to your cover page. I'm naming it Color Therapy and choosing the font Adlery Poe. Change the font color to match the design. For the subtitle, I'm adding A Book for Stress Relief and Mindfulness. Adjust the size and color of the font. And try adding some effects to make it more engaging. After adding all the text and elements, lower the transparency of the image to check whether all elements are within the borderlines. Once everything is properly aligned, change the transparency back to 100%. You can also add an About the Author section on the left side of the page if you wish. Once everything is finalized, click on Share, then Download, and select the file type as PDF print before downloading. Now for the final step, publishing the book. Head over to the Amazon KDP website and sign into your account. Click on Create, where you'll see 4 options: Kindle ebook, paperback, hardcover, and series page. Since we're publishing a coloring book, select paperback and click Create Paperback. Next, choose the language of your book and enter the book title. You can either copy it from your cover design or create a new one. If you have a subtitle, add it as well, but this is optional. Skip the series and edition number fields unless necessary. Then, enter the author name, which can be your real name or a pen name. For the book description, you can write one yourself or use chatgpt to generate an engaging and professional description. After filling in these details, proceed to the next steps. In the primary audience and reading age section, select No for the primary audience question, since our book is not specifically designed for children. Then set the minimum age to 13, as our coloring book is designed for adults. For the maximum age, choose 18 or above. In the Choose the Category section, select Crafts, Hobbies, and Home as the main category. And under the subcategory, choose Coloring Books for Grown-ups. Then select the relevant placements based on the content of your coloring book. Next, add keywords that will help your book rank higher in Amazon searches. These keywords should be relevant to your audience and what they might search for. For example, I'm adding Adult Coloring Book, Stress Relief Coloring Book, Best Gift for Adults. Make sure to fill all 7 keyword boxes with relevant terms to maximize visibility. Since my book contains animals, patterns, and comics, I will select the appropriate placements and then click on Save Category. On the next page, you will see the ISBN, International Standard Book Number section. An ISBN is a unique identifier for your book, and Amazon KDP provides it for free. Simply click on Assign ISBN, and Amazon will generate one for your book automatically. Once assigned, proceed to the next steps of setting up your book details. In the print options, select black and white interior with white paper. For the trim size, click on Select a different size and choose 8.5 by 8.5 inches. In the bleed setting, select Bleed Open Parenthesis, PDF Only Close Parenthesis. For the paperback cover finish, choose either matte or glossy based on your preference. Now upload your book interior in the manuscript. Wait for a while. Next, upload your book cover. In the AI-generated content section, choose Yes if your book contains AI-generated elements. In my case, I didn't use AI-generated text, so I'm selecting None for text. For images, choose the third option, and in the example type, enter Canva and Magic Media. Leave translations as none, and then click on Launch Preview. After reviewing, proceed to save and continue. Next, set your selling price. Based on market trends, a price range of $6 to $9 is ideal, but you can set it according to your preference. Finally, click on Publish Your Book. Amazon KDP usually takes up to 72 hours, though it may sometimes take 75 hours, to review and approve your book. Once approved, your book will be live and available for purchase. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, share it with your friends who might find it useful. Keep hustling.